No.
Did you watch it, but when last time around, do you know what it is?
I watched the only meeting or the only thing that I have watched is on the Plexus website.
Okay. So the last when you because you kind of like did the silver in six
Yeah,
last week.
I the week that we were at the beach. Or yeah,
Yeah. So you didn't watch the videos from
no, I'm
okay.
sorry.
Tisk tisk.
Yes.
So that's part of your homework.
Okay. I will take care of it.
Today's is only 13 minutes long, so I don't know
Okay.
if you've had dinner or not. I haven't had anything yet.
Yeah.
So if you have it like while you're making dinner, not while you're
Yeah.
watching dinner, that doesn't make sense. Listen to it
Yes,
because
I
that's
will.
definitely part of I want you to hear. Jessica Heffley is the woman who's speaking. She is like the second highest earner in Plexus.
Oh well.
So
Okay.
she's kind of a big deal. And she's
Yeah.
also like this beautiful God-fearing woman. She's incredible. Like ginormous hearts. You'll love her. So listen to the video because that's
Okay.
kind of
I
important
will.
part. Hey Kayla. Um, Kayla, listen to the video in the
Hello.
6. That's the first thing, first step. That's first part of homework. Just kind of a quick overview of the steps for the homework today. The first thing she talks about is basically the most important is your first 5. So you guys have kind of been around the block a little bit. But there's still like, who are your first 5 easiest, best people that you can reach out to? There's still more people. Like
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys were in that chat group that I sent it to. I have a friend that, long story short, he worked out at a gym that I used to train at basically. And we've just kept in touch since over for years. I haven't worked at that gym for like 4 5 years. I don't know. And I just straight sent him a message and I was like, I think it's time for you to try my stuff. And he just like, ha ha ha. Like, we laughed and we talked. He called me today. And so I'm trying to get him and his wife signed up. And so there was like, there's still people even in my life that are super easy to reach out. And that was just like the easiest reach out because we have this relationship. So it was just like, hey, it's time. Let's go. Right. He was
Yeah.
like, I've been watching you. I don't really know what it is. I'm like, well, let's talk about it.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like I know sometimes he just kind of came to me yesterday. But who are those 5 for you guys? Who have you not? Like Tiffany, I feel like your parents, we got to rip off the band-aid. Let's get dad or mom or whoever.
Yeah. I've also got a friend that her birthday is actually today, and I was thinking about her. She's had her son was diagnosed with bipolar,
Oh,
and she's had some depression problems, and she had to quit working because of her depression. So I
oh,
was thinking I would really like to get her started.
yeah. Yeah. So something with that is like really like sending a voice message really from your heart and
Hmm.
like, oh my gosh, friend, I've been following your story and it like what you're going through and what your son's going through is breaking my heart. And it sounds like you are doing like always like lift them up however you can. Like it sounds like you are definitely doing some of the things that are important to supporting your health and well-being right now.
Hmm.
I can't help but think that I might have something to really help support you. It's helped pull me from my depression. I've been able to get off of my medications recently. And I would love to see if you are open to talking about what could potentially help you as well.
Okay.
So just really coming from the heart there.
Hmm.
So that's like first thing, who are those 5 people? We're reaching out to those 5 today. Like
Okay.
that's the homework today is find your 5, reach out to them.
Okay.
From there, it has the leads you didn't know you have. That sheet is on the homework, which is basically let's make your list because we're going to be using that list to reach out to people. Um, if you already have worked on that list, you can work further on that list. She mentions getting 100 names down. I don't expect you to write 100 names tonight. I am like we're going to work off of that list over the next handful of days. I don't expect you to message 100 people in 6 days. I'm not. I when she said 100 names, I was like, oh,
Whoa.
okay,
Yeah.
that's big.
Uh-huh.
We don't need that many. Maybe the next while, not 6 days.
Yeah.
So the first step is those 5, and I put in a few just super general reach out ideas.
Okay.
But like we can use this as a follow-up, like Tiffany, you're working on your parents. But why don't you, Kayla, I know you're working, so I'm not really expecting you to do this right now, but for anyone who's watching the recording too, write those names down. Okay. So Tiffany, you mentioned a friend, like who else is coming to you? Let's get your names written down and then we can send out messages from there.
My son is always stealing my pens. Okay, I got 6.
Yeah. Overachiever.
I am.
I love it. Okay, so who do we need to message right now?
Well, Crystal was the one I was talking about. It's her birthday and has depression and son with bipolar. And then Shelly, we grew up together. Her big sister is my best friend. And she just moved. Her dad actually committed suicide the day before my best friend's birthday. I know, gut wrenching. And so she was on my list way back then, but I didn't feel right approaching her then. But she just moved several hours away from her mom to like get a fresh start. So I would really like to approach her. And I know that she has oh gosh. She has not fibromyalgia, something that affects the entire body.
Multiple MS?
No, not MS.
Is it a pain thing?
It's a pain thing. Yeah, sometimes she's in bed for days at a time. Oh, it's
Is it like
on
a
the tip
small
of my
fiber
tongue.
neuropathy?
No, there's oh my gosh, I hate it when it's on the tip of your tongue and you just, I don't know, it'll come to me. But I think it's nerve pain that she has.
Okay.
It's driving me insane.
Is it maybe called Raynaud's?
No, but I do have another friend with Raynaud's.
Yeah, I'm like, I've got all things nerve related, so
Raynaud's isn't really
Lupus.
pain though.
Lupus.
Lupus. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I
Yep.
don't even know if Plexus can help lupus. I don't know exactly what it is.
The
I
answer is
think
always yes.
that's what I figured because it's helped everything under the sun for us. So I figured it's got to be there. So yeah, she's got lupus,
Okay.
and she's a single mama with 2 young kids.
Okay. So which one are we messaging first?
Let's go with Crystal.
Did you tell her happy birthday yet?
I did.
Okay. I would message her and just say, hey, I've been thinking about you since I sent you, since I realized it was your birthday and I sent you that message. Just give it your heart. Like my heart just has been aching for all that you've been going through. And that I don't know if she knows, but I would, if either she knew or she didn't, you knew that I had going through depression, or I'm not sure if you realized that I have actually really struggled with depression as well. And I am so thankful that I was just able to get off of some of my medications for it. And I really, truly believe that this could be incredibly beneficial for you and maybe even your son.
Okay.
I don't know what the impact of it would be, but I'm curious if you would be open to learning a little bit about it, or if you've looked into the gut brain connection. Like you can specifically talk about like gut brain.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So you go send that.
All right.
Christy, can you talk?
I missed that. I was leaving a voicemail. Were you talking to me?
No, I was talking to Christy. Christy jumped
Okay.
on too. I know she just got home from work though. Christy, if you are listening and if you can hear me, we are working on our 5 easiest, best people to reach out to. So who are the first 5 people that come to mind? If you watch the video, she talks about like
Okay, just a minute.
your mom, your husband, your best friend.
Okay.
That's kind of who we're gonna get those names down, 5 names down, and then we are going to send them a quick message. Oh my gosh. I don't know how to take it off driving mode. Lindsay, is that you? Did you just get on? Oh, she's connecting. Lindsay, is that you? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Oh, she left it. She's gone. Hey. What was it? Good. Good. What? Hey, self. All right, ladies, does anybody need any help, assistance? Chrissy, if you want to like type into the chat here, or you can text me if you need any ideas, like message ideas or help with anything. All right, ladies. I am gonna go make myself some dinner and put my babies to bed. So like I think you guys know, get those 5 names down, send those 5 messages, and make sure you listen to that video. It's only 13 minutes long. Those 5 people, 5 names, 5 messages, and a video should take you less than 30 minutes. Oh, someone's trying to get on. I think it's Lindsay again.
I've got to get Jackie to bed and then I'll continue.
Perfect. Get that little boy deep. Oh, Lindsay, is that you?
Oh,
Yes.
Yay!
Okay, I'm finally on. I don't know what I was doing. I don't know.
I could tell it was having issues connecting.
Still saying that they didn't make it.
So you're just in time for us to get off.
Oh, well, okay.
You're fine. I'll upload the recording. Most of this, like, you'll really only need like the first 15 minutes, and then it was just kind of us working. But did you watch the video yet? I'm just gonna stop.
Not yet.